This is gonna be a crazy one. Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. We have a lot of matchas to try today. So prepare to be over-caffeinated with me. I hope you grab your little matcha beverage and enjoy this video. So you can probably tell by the title that today we are trying all of the matcha that I got from Japan. And I was only there for like a day and a half, so I grabbed as many matchas as I could, some without thinking or translating anything, and some where I knew they were good ones. So let's get into it. First one up, we have Nakamura Tokichi, and we have the Fuji no Shiro blend and then the Shono Mukashi blend. And I picked these up because we actually went to the store there in Japan, and I had one of the best experiences of my life there, just trying the different matcha treats along with different pairings, which definitely inspired me to start doing that more here at home. So I picked up these two. I just picked them up without knowing exactly what they are, but I wanted to grab one that was on the cheaper side, which is this one, and then one on the more, I would say it's not even expensive, but more on the expensive side, which is this one. And I wanted to see how they taste and how they compare. First one we have is the Fuji no Shiro. I don't know if you can tell, but the color is gorgeous. Like, it's a deep green. Let's try it. This one definitely packs a punch. When you first sip it, it's really bold in the savory and vegetal flavor. It's a little bit astringent, I would say. There's kind of like that leftover mouthfeel on my tongue of like dryness. This is a little bit astringent. I wouldn't say it's bitter. It's not bitter at all, which I'm surprised considering this is like a cheaper version, but the color is really deep. And I saw this a lot in Japan where I noticed their matcha lattes, the color of the matcha is such a deep green compared to like here in Hawaii and like other places I've tried. It's definitely lighter, and it's very rare to see like coffee shops have matcha lattes that are like this deep green, but all of the ones in Japan had this color. So that's kind of what I'm like basing my observations and my rankings based off of, is the ones that I tried like actually in the land of matcha. All right, and then next up we have the Shono Mukashi. So this one is the more expensive blend, I would say, or the more pricier one. Let's give this one a try. I'm really surprised with this one. I thought or expected for this one to be a lot more rich in matcha flavor, considering it is the pricier one. But what I can say is that this one is for sure smoother than the cheaper one. This one has like no astringent aftertaste or like that feeling on my tongue of like dryness. This one is very smooth. It cascades well. It's not as bold or like pungent, I would say, in that like savory and vegetal flavor that I experienced in the first one. This one is more mellow, but also it doesn't have as strong of like a matcha flavor that I would have hoped for. So I'm actually surprised. This next one I'm a little worried about. I'm a little nervous to try it because when I was looking at the powder, it was very yellow. Sadly, it was like a yellow, it's not completely like brown, but it is yellow green, where that's basically the kind of stuff you want to stay away from. But this is the brand. I don't know off the top of my head what this one is. Yeah, I don't know. But this is what it came in, and this is the tin. I really like it. It's like cool. I think the packaging's cool because it's just like fully gold. I picked this up at the airport, so you know, granted, that's probably not the best place, or maybe it's not the best place, I don't know. The color was just not good. Like, I almost don't want to try it because it's that color. It isn't as bright green. There is like a tinge of yellow in it, So I kind of think it may be bitter. And then this is what it looks like with the milk. It is duller in color and it's a little bit like less vibrant than the other ones that I've tried. But you know what? Let's just see. Let's just see. Because I don't know. Interesting. It's very light. It's also not as bad as I was thinking. There is a lot more astringency and like a little bit of bitterness to it. It's not as smooth. And there's for sure like a stronger, yeah, like dryness of the mouthfeel. There's a lot more in the other ones. I mean, there's a lot more in this one than the other ones. I don't think I would buy this again. So let's continue with the ones that I got from the airport. These are the other ones that I picked up, and these are actually the brand Itoen, which I am very curious. Let's try this one first. This one is the cheaper one. So again, I bought one that was a little bit more expensive. This is the more expensive one. This is the cheaper one. This one said on like the little title for it, it said that this one was mild in matcha flavor and then this one was bold or strong. This one is, hold on, I actually have it. I Google translated, that's why. Dun, 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 dun. This one is the gousucha blend. This is for sure mild. There's barely any matcha flavor in this. There's like a little hint of it, but like after that it goes away. Like there's an initial taste of matcha, but then it disappears like into the milk. This one is the gokoicha. Gokoicha? Please correct me if the translations are wrong because I did use Google Translate and I'm just going based off of that, not because I can't read Japanese, so. Yeah, that one's a little bit stronger, but again, it's not bold. It's not like a deep matcha taste. You know what surprised me too? Like these powders, they're green. Like the powder, like that's vibrant. I'm sure you can see, but it's like a gorgeous, deep, bright green. It is vegetal though. Like it's not really sweet. It's like more like grassy, vegetal. This next one I am really excited about because this is the one that I tried in Japan. The first matcha I ever had in Japan, and it was amazing and I loved it. So I picked up a few powders from there. So this is Atelier Matcha, and this is what it looks like. This is another one that has like a really deep, rich color. Like it is the perfect color. Here we have it in the latte form. Let's try it. That is so good. This was a good one. This is a good one. It's so smooth. It is like a little bit vegetal, which I'm surprised because I typically don't like the savory, like really deep umami matchas. So like even when I tried it in Japan, like I noticed there was like vegetal, like more savory flavor, but I really enjoyed it because it was smooth and it was still like creamy. Like it didn't lack in that area. The final two matcha powders that we have is from the Matcha Tokyo. So I tried the Matcha Tokyo for the first time like maybe a year ago when my parents came back from Japan and my mom got me the powder. She picked me up the Japan premium one. So I already know that I like it, but I got to try it for the first time like at the actual cafe. So I got like a latte there. Let's do the Tokyo Rich. This was a cheaper one, and then this one on the back says that this is the best blend for making latte or sweets. Wow. This is good. This doesn't have too much of like a bold flavor of matcha. Like it's not too deep. I think you would need to add a lot more scoops in order to like taste that. But it is really smooth. Like there is no astringency. This is like creamy. This is sweeter, I would say, than the other ones that I've tried. And the quality is there. This one, it wasn't as bright like it wasn't as vibrant, but the taste is there. So here is the Japan Premium. And this one has a little bit of like a brighter green to it. That is so good. That one has, it like checks off all the boxes in my head. Or like when I look for matchas, like I feel like this checks it all off. And these, like I would say this one, I think this is a really good beginner matcha because it's not like super deep in like flavor, I would say, or like deep in that like matcha flavor where someone would be overwhelmed when first getting into matcha. But this one is like perfect. It's a bright green, it's creamy, it's sweet. It's really smooth. Like there is no astringency, there's no bitterness. It's like it's so simple, but it's so good at the same time. Like you really cannot go wrong with just a simple matcha that's good quality. You know, it just blends so seamlessly with milk, and yeah, this is like one I can easily drink like 3 times a day. My final thoughts. If you are going to Japan anytime soon and you're wondering which one you should pick up, these are my suggestions. So we have the Tokyo Japan Premium, the Atelier Matcha, and then the Nakamura Tokichi Shono Mukashi. So I would recommend these. These are my favorites. I think these are really high quality. They have good flavor profiles. And like I said, like these are ones that I can see myself drinking again and again, and I can see myself repurchasing the next time that I go to Japan. So I would recommend those if you're looking. I would stay away from the ones that the yellow, the gold one, and the itoen one. It's okay, but I think there are so much better like these that you like these that you should spend your money on, and you will be so happy if you bought these. Because I'm happy. Here's the moment of truth. This is my ranking. So in first place, we have Atelier Matcha. Second place, the Japan Premium. Third place, we have the Nakamura Tokichi Shono Mukashi. Fourth place, we have the other Nakamura Tokichi in the Fuji no Shiro. Fifth place, we have the Matcha Tokyo Rich. Sixth place, we have the itoen gokoicha, I believe. In seventh place, we have the other itoen. This is the gousucha. And then last place, we have this one, the gold tin. Those are my Japan matchas. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know in the comments below what you want me to review next, because I am always down to try more matcha. So let me know what you want to see in the next video, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Excuse me. I need to chill. Now that I've drunken. Now that I am drunken, why does that word sound so weird?